Hey Saber World, it's Josh. I tried doing one of these videos when I got this hilt last week, but I was a dumbass and I erased it. So, video is about my new Vader's Vault Legionaire. So this is Vader's Vault. This is Vader's Vault longest hilt. Trouble with words sometimes. So this is about 14 inches. The next biggest they have is the Acolyte. That's about 12.5 inches. This is made purely for the dueling purpose, like the dueling person in mind. When Alan and Deanna came to our tournament in, was it June? The first Saber Legion tournament. Alan told me that he came away with some ideas, and the result of that is this guy right here. So, let's go from bottom to top. So here's the pommel. This is like any other Vader's Vault. Combat class. And that has a nice chassis right there, battery, soundboard, the sound fonts and colors. If you have an if you made it RGB when you bought it, you can change the colors here. You can change the sound fonts there, and lots of other stuff like flicker, flash on clash, all sorts of stuff. Volume even. So this pommel is vented on 3 slits over this way, 3 slits on this. And it is really loud, I tell you what. This is a really loud saber. Going up a little bit, this grip area is recessed a bit, so it actually is higher up here, and it gets lower right here and comes back up to about the same height in the middle section here. So why do they do that? This is more for any type of dueler can use this. It doesn't matter. I like using it for German longsword. So my hand is up here, and my other hand is 3 fingers like this, so I can pivot. Otherwise, plenty of people have nice two-handed. Alright, so this has some nice simple detail right here. And then we get into this middle section, which is a little bit more busier, but I love it. So let's turn this and turn it this way. So they milled this part so it's nice and flat, and they put nice little diamonds in there. So let's see if you can see this a little bit. Okay, so this is the activation switch, and this is the auxiliary. Now on all the other sabers, this part right here, the auxiliary switch, is recessed. The idea behind not having it recessed for this saber is that you're going to have dueling gloves on, so you don't have to try to get your finger in there. Also the idea being that you're either going to wield it like this, or you're going to wield it like this. Your hands aren't going to be bumping right here. And even, here, let me show you. So here's my dueling gloves. These are Red Dragon, made for HEMA. Yes, they're monsters. Not everybody needs to have these kind of gloves. So what I do is I have the switches right there. This is recessed, so there's no me hitting it. There. So I can never hit that switch right here. Alright. So moving on up. This right here, this nice choke area, this is anodized black. So it has a nice grip. Oh, by the way, I took off my wedding ring because I didn't want to scratch it up any more than I already have. This is a nice anodized black, nice gripping area. Alright, now, they've never had a Tsuba on one of their combat class sabers. So here is a Tsuba, or handguard. So this protects you from, so when you're fighting, strikes come in, they don't hit your hand, they hit this metal Tsuba. I know a lot of people have said they don't like it, but honestly, if you don't like it, you can just take this piece off and take the Tsuba off. I'll show you in a minute. And then we get up here to the emitter. I kind of made it look like Rom Koda's with this dark side engineering blade plug, but it actually can sit farther in there. So it's nice. So it's really nice. Let me see if I can get it. So it's a really nice slant, and then kind of, it's really nice. I like this. So here's the thing I like about this lightsaber, is that what I just said. It's a lightsaber. To me, this is a katana lightsaber, or a like a weapon hilt. I'm trying to think of how to say this. Most other katanas that I see are, I'm just like, wow, that's a katana with a light up blade. This, I'm like, holy crap, this is a lightsaber with a Tsuba. So let me show you this piece. So right here, what you do is you just take this piece off. Nice long threads. You'll see that there is. So you'll know which side to use, because there is a little groove on this side compared to this side. And then here is an O-ring, which keeps it nice and snug. No grinding metal. And you just kind of twist this a bit, and there you are. So we can certainly put this ring back on just to give it some visual flair, right? All right. So now all those naysayers out there, look what you got. Now you have a more traditional looking lightsaber, even longer than what you're used to. It even lets you get in here and look at, yeah, they even milled up here too. So then this ring is where the Tsuba goes. So either way, I really like this lightsaber. I think it's really neat. And from what I understand, from what Alan and Deanna have told me, they're going to be making more handguards. So maybe like, this isn't confirmed, I don't know for sure. Let's fit that right on there. Put this O-ring on. It's that simple. That they're thinking about doing quillions for a true longsword. Maybe oval Tsubas, I'm not sure. Sounds like it could be really cool. Sky's the limit, right? So yeah, probably want me to shut up and turn it on. The retention screw is right underneath here. So I was even thinking about putting a hand, like a little hand screw, so I just have to go like this. I don't even have to carry around one of these with me. Alright, so we are going to use a 36-inch heavy grade Vader's Vault blade. Alright, we got it in there. Honestly, I have not dueled with this yet, so it's nice and purdy still. This is Lord Blaco's Kyber. I don't know if I've shown this in my other videos. Let's say you're dueling, you're just like, guys, let's just cut the sound. I don't want to deal with the sound. With this Crystal Shard 3.0, you hold the auxiliary button, you press the power button, and you got yourself a stunt. With flash on clash, might I add. Vader's Vault does really good RGB. I did change some of the colors just because of personal preference. Like, I like this nice minty green, and I even have it, I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of pulsating just because of the Kyber. I duel with this, and I duel with my Acolyte. I mainly use Lord Blaco's crossguard on that, so I thought, for my other dueling saber, I will do a more, maybe I'll do a light side version of that, right? I don't know if you can tell us, but it is really loud. So if you want to change sound fonts, saber turned off, hold the auxiliary. Here's Lord Blocko's Pitch Black. Customization. So I've seen quite a few of these out there, right? And I'm pretty impressed with what people have done with them. My buddy Matt Cohen has a really nice, just a brown wrap, a couple different colors like gold, copper, kind of a nice gray mixed in. I really liked it. It's really nice. It's a really nice one. Another thing you could do is get your Tsuba etched. So get an etching done right here. I'm still debating if I'm going to do that, only because this, if I don't know if you can tell this, but I had a few people duel with it at our meet, and that is the result. That hard dueling is going to do that. I'm not pointing it out specifically that a Vader's Vault hilt dings up really easily. If you are going to hard duel things, expect them to look like this, right? And honestly, it's a katana. It's a dueling saber. I didn't expect it to keep nice. That said, I'm debating on if I want to get a nice display Tsuba and have it etched and have a nice, because then you can get it etched on both sides. So, getting it leather wrapped, maybe a nice katana style wrap. I'm not going to pretend like I know what they are. Just kind of the cross stitching, or the cross look. Look it up. Look up katana sword, and you'll see the kind of wrap I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, especially when you start getting into different Tsubas, different handguards, it's going to be endless. It's going to be really cool. So yeah, I give this an A+, honestly, because so far I've been really impressed. It's loud, it takes a beating, and it is just great in the hands for dueling. And honestly, let's say you want to do some dueling / cosplay. Cool. You take the Tsuba off, and then you got your cosplay saber. Nice long saber. That would look great with pictures, right? Mad Cow's Rogue. I didn't put a fresh battery in, I'm sorry. I should have done that. So, yes. The Vader's Vault Legionaire is an A+ in my book. So if you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. Alright? Have a good day. May the Force be with you.